Hello Stampers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you this fabulous set, Honeybee Home, that really calls to my heart. I just thought it's such a gorgeous stamp set, and this is a card that I made with it today, and I had a lot of fun doing that. First of all, let me just go over the stamp set and the dies. These are the dies that come with it, and this is what they look like. They cut out these two flowers, and also the three honeybees, which are so cute, and these little flowers here. And then there's just some real pretty little elements that we'll be using on the card today. So let's just get started. These are the cutting dimensions, the Hostess code. I will put that in the description. And then we're going to use a piece of cinnamon cider, 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. We'll fold it in half. And then we're going to use 2 pieces of designer series paper, which, wow, they just kind of disappeared, but here they are. It's going to be 2.5 by 5 1/4 and 1.5 by 5 1/4. Both of these papers are retiring soon and may not even be available anymore, but this was so cute. You really need to get some of this if you're going to get the Honeybee Home set, and you need to hurry. Now, the Honeybee Home set is going to be in the new catalog, but this paper sadly will not be. I wish it was. And that's pretty much it. Just need some scraps. First of all, we're going to go ahead and stamp the little bees. And to do that, I'm going to use the Memento ink, which works really well when you're using Stampin' Blends. It's alcohol based, and I'm gonna ink up my little bees. Set it down like that, and you just want to make sure when you stamp them that there's plenty of room in between for cutting them out, and it doesn't really matter that that outline's there because it's going to cut out with the die cut. So there, I stamped 3 of them. And now I'm going to bring in my stamping blends. And what I tried to do here was to match the paper. And so I used the dark pale papaya, and I colored their wings with that. I'm just going to show you one. Use the other side. That's the brush tip side. But it's a little bit too fat for what I want to do. And there is the other wing. Then I took the light smoky slate. I'm going to use the fine tip side, and that's what I colored the thorax with, and the legs, because once again I was just trying to match the paper. There we go. I want to get his little head there. There we go. And then I took the light cinnamon cider and just covered around his abdomen a little. Oopsie, that was a little more than I wanted to, but that's all right. All right, so that's it. Then the next thing I did was I taped them down with washi tape because I'm going to cut them out. So I want to bring in my cutting machine for that, and actually I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to put these little bees on there. They're already taped down with washi tape. I'm going to put 3 scraps pale papaya, smoky slate, and cinnamon cider. And where did I put the dies? Holy cow. I know they're here, so here they are. Goodness. Like, they really couldn't have gone far, could they? So there's that one. And this one. Wouldn't normally do grass and smoky slate, but it matched my paper, so I mean, it could be like seagrass or something, right? All right, and oh yeah, I need one more thing. I'm gonna use got a lot going on here, don't I? I'm going to use the Tasteful Labels die, which sadly is retiring. These are the Tasteful Labels. You need to grab them fast. There really isn't anything comparable in the new catalog, and I use them a lot. So I'm kind of bummed about this, but Stampin' Up! Didn't ask my good opinion. So like I said, grab it fast. It's retiring. They'll be gone before you know it. Alright, so a little bit hard. I wiggled all that. Now let's try that again. A little bit hard to capture this on video with the big machine, but I wanted to do it all at once because I'm lazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. And really that's all there is to this card, is pretty much just cutting and a little bit of coloring and a little bit of gluing, make a bow, and you're done. Alright, so let's get that out of there. And out come all my little pieces. There come my bees. And these are kind of stuck in here, so I'm gonna have to get them out with my little poker. These dies have little holes in them, like little air holes, and you can use those to kind of pop out the shapes. That one's out. This one's out. Don't want to yank them too hard, otherwise you just rip them apart. They're pretty resilient though. I really haven't done that too many times. And my last one. Make sure I'm on the video here. Just poking those little holes. And out it comes. Alrighty. Get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to take my zipper here. There we go. Now we're just going to assemble the card. I want to start with my designer series paper. There we go. And I'll put the bee paper on top, which this side is gorgeous too. Really like this Heart and Home Designer Series paper, which I don't know if I mentioned or not, is retiring as well. So you want to grab it fast. It won't be in the new catalog, but the stamp set will be. And then I took this element from Tasteful Labels dies. And I kind of off-centered it. I didn't stick it right down the middle like that. I don't know where I put it, but that's where I'm going to put it, right there. And now the little elements, I did not stack them on top of each other. I thought they looked better if they were spread out. So I'm just not even on the camera. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna stick that off to the left. I put the little bits of glue. Then I'm gonna take the one in cinnamon cider and lean it to the right. Really sad this color is retiring. I hope when they do their next color refresh that this makes it back into the line, because this is one of my favorite colors. Probably can't even buy it anymore. But it's so pretty. Let me get that little guy out of there if I can. Oops, got it. Then, there it is. Put this last little flower on there. Now what I like about the bees is that they go kind of like 3 different ways. All right, let me put a little more another little dab of glue. There we go. Okay, got it. I'm gonna put the big bee. I'm just kind of looking at the bees on my paper, and I want to put the big bee like maybe right there. Back on the camera. So it's kind of between these 2 bees. Then this one, I want to have them hovering over to the left of the flowers. Like right there maybe. And where'd my other bee go? There he is. I'm going to put them right there, getting the nectar out of that flower. And there. Oh, forgot something. I used some smoky slate twine. Made a little bow, which I don't usually do on camera, but because I have numbness in my fingers, and sometimes it doesn't go well with me and bows, but and also have glue on my fingers. 2 strikes. Let's see if I'm out or if I can actually do this. I think I got it. Pull that back. The thing about this twine is pretty forgiving. You can just like move stuff back and forth till you get it just how you want it. I want just a, oops, I'm like off the camera. You probably can't even see what I'm doing here. Here, maybe you can see it there if I do it. And scissors. There's a pair. Got my sewing scissors here, not sure why. But it works great for ribbon. That's probably why I have them here. Because my paper scissors get kind of dull. So when I want to cut ribbon, they don't always work real well, but these sewing scissors do. So anyway, there we go. I'm going to take a little glue dot. I didn't do this yet, so let me do this. All right, so yeah, that's all it needs is just a little bow right there. Here are my glue dots. And I just take the bow and set it right on top of the glue dot paper. And I'm just going to put them down here at the base of the flowers. And let's zoom in a little too much. I am done. So thank you for stopping by. If you like my video, please like it, leave me a comment, encourage me. I'm just starting out on my YouTube channel and I need all the support I can get. Have a good day. Bye now.